We have made it to segment number 56 of Eugene's birthday special with Jeopardy for the PS3. Let's see how this game goes. Alright.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. It happened on Halloween.
Alright.
Belgium, Belarus, or Belize?
Okay.
Bible heroes. A nude awakening. You are what you eat. And noms de plume.
Belgium, Belarus, or Belize,
the
200.
largest in area.
What's Belarus?
Okay, player 1.
Belgium, Belarus, or Belize for 400.
You, the farthest south.
What is Belize?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
Belgium, Belarus, or Belize for 600.
The most populous.
What is Belgium?
It's player 1. That's correct.
Belgium, Belarus, or Belize for 800.
Select.
I'll make it a 2 daily double.
Answer. A daily double. And you're in the lead now. Answer. It's landlocked.
What is Belarus?
That puts you even further ahead.
1,000.
You again. It's part of the British Commonwealth of Nations.
What is Belize?
Okay, player 1. You.
Bible heroes for 200.
You again. At the burning bush, God told him he was the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is... I'll just say who is, I'll just say who is... It's either Moses or Noah. I'll just say who is Moses, I don't know.
You got it.
Alright, Bible heroes 400.
You get Goliath mocked him, saying, Am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves?
Who is David?
Let's hear it, player 1. Yes.
Bible hero 6.
Player 1. In Luke, he is quoted as saying, I indeed baptize you with water, but one mightier than I cometh.
Who is John?
Okay, player 1.
John the Baptist.
That's correct.
Bible heroes 800.
Player 1. When Jesus saw this tax collector and first gospel writer, he told him to follow me.
Who's Matthew?
Okay, player 1.
1,000. Bible heroes.
You again. In Judges, he said, With the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. Okay, player 1.
Who is Samson.
Good.
It happened on Halloween for 200.
We return to you, player 1926. There's no escape for this magician who dies following a rupture of his appendix.
Who is Harry Houdini?
Let's hear it, player 1. You got it.
400, same category.
Player 1. 1846. Heavy snowfall traps this carnivorous party in the Sierra Nevada mountains.
What's the Donner Party?
Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct. Please. 1956. The Brits and the French invade Egypt in response to the nationalization of this.
What is the Suez Canal?
Yes, player 1. That's correct. Ewing, 1961. This man's body is removed from Lenin's tomb.
Who is
Player
Joseph
1.
Stalin?
Player 1. 1998. This Mideast nation announces it will no longer cooperate with UN weapons inspectors.
What is Iraq?
Player 1. Yep.
Noms de plume for 200.
Select again. In French, this graceful swimmer is un cygne.
What's a swan?
Player 1. That is correct.
400.
You get this peaceful bird is une colombe.
What's a dove?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good for you. You get to pick. Ask your mother. This silly bird is une oie.
What's a goose?
It's player 1. Yes.
800.
You get this nocturnal bird of prey is un hibou.
What's an owl?
Let's hear it, player 1. Yeah! Player 1. This small game bird is une caille. Yes, player 1.
What is a quail?
Yes.
Nude Awakening 200.
Please pick again. In 1953, he produced the first issue of Playboy for $10,000.
Who's Hugh Hefner?
Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct. You get no buts about it. David Caruso, Jimmy Smits, and Dennis Franz all turned the other cheek on this cop show.
What is NYPD Blue?
It's player 1. You are correct. Player 1. Kathleen Turner and Jerry Hall weren't close-minded, playing Mrs. Her in the stage version of The Graduate.
Who is Mrs. Robinson?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good for you. Player 1. Trying to escape his teen idol image, this Partridge Family star posed nude for Rolling Stone in 1972.
Who is the late, great David Cassidy?
It's player 1. You got it. Player 1. His nude descending a staircase, number 2, shocked viewers at the Armory show. Player 1.
Who is Marcel Duchamp?
Yep.
You are what you eat for 200.
Player 1. Ah yes, my sweet, if you eat this sticky liquid, comb and all, I'll definitely call you my this.
What is honey?
Let's hear it, player 1. Hey, good.
400.
We eat too many of this original gourmet jelly bean, and its name may describe your tummy.
What is a jelly belly?
It's player 1. That's right, way to go. Select again. If I eat a Frankfurter before I show off my skiing stunts, you have every reason to call me one of these.
What is a weenie?
Yes, player 1?
Or what is a hot dog?
That is correct. Player 1. Louis Browning ate more than 22,000 of these cream-filled Hostess cakes. If you did the same, we'd call you one.
What's a Twinkie?
Player 1? Good. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. If you spend your last dime on one of these New Orleans-style hero sandwiches, you really will turn into one. It's player one.
Was a poor boy. Ran the entire Jeopardy round.
Player two is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are old, odd, and obscure words, movie folk, world history, hello Delhi, anti-war books, and body basics. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player two. His All Quiet on the Western Front is a classic of anti-war fiction. Okay, player one.
Who is Eric Maria Remarque?
Correct. Player one. In this Dalton Trumbo novel, Joe returns home from the war with his body shattered, but his mind intact. It's player one.
What is Battle Cry?
No.
First clue I've gotten wrong. I'll give
Anyone
you.
else?
I think it's between Heaven and Hell.
The correct response is Johnny Got His Gun.
Oh, Johnny Got His Gun. All right.
Oscar the Dwarf revels in the destruction and insanity of Nazi Germany in his The Tin Drum. Okay, player one.
Who is Bertolt Brecht?
That's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player three. Anyone else? Okay, player two. Yes. All right, let's get back into this. Player two has in this ancient Greek play, women deny their husbands bedroom visitation rights until they stop fighting. Okay, player one. Anyone else? We're talking about Lysistrata.
Oh, yeah.
Please pick again, player two. This American humorist's war prayer about the Spanish-American War was published in 1923, after his death. Let's hear it, player one. Player one, Sarah will present this clue.
When swallowing, the soft palate is raised to keep food from entering the nasal cavity, and this flap of cartilage moves to prevent food from entering the trachea.
Let's hear it, player one. No. Any other takers?
I don't know. This is tough.
Okay, player three. Sorry, that's... Any other takers? Okay, player two. Hey, you're right. Where do we begin, player two? Pink, red, or purplish, a port wine stain is a large one of these, usually on the face or neck. It's player one. Nope.
Dang it.
Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player three? Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else? It's player two. Good. to you for our next selection. Answer, one of the daily doubles. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? How much are you going to wager? And the clue. Also called leukocytes, these blood cells defend the body against infection. Here's the correct response. White cells. Player 2, back to you. Rejected by USC Film School, this S in DreamWorks SKG now sits on the film school's board of counselors.
Who is Steven Spielberg?
Player 1? Hey, you're right. Player 1, you start. The dura mater is the outermost protective layer that covers the spinal cord and this organ.
What's the brain?
Yes, player 1? Select again. Unfortunately, high cholesterol can lead to atherosclerosis, in which these blood vessels become clogged.
What are arteries?
It's player 1. Right you are. Player 1, you pick. Jerry Maguire was originally written for Tom, not Cruise, but him.
Who's Tom Hanks?
Player 1? Select. He majored in journalism at Fordham before playing a newspaper reporter in The Pelican Brief.
Who is Denzel Washington?
Okay, player 1. That's correct. Player 1. This actor got his name by giving his mom a fetal kick while she viewed a Da Vinci work.
Who is Leonardo DiCaprio?
Okay, player 1. Player 1, to get orc war screams for The Lord of the Rings, this director put phonetic yells on a scoreboard for 25,000 cricket fans.
Who's Peter Jackson?
Let's hear it, player 1. Player 1, choose again. I think I'll just have a nosh. A bagel, cream cheese, and the Nova Scotia type of this.
What is lox?
Okay, player 1. I'll have one of these city omelets stuffed with ham, onions, and green peppers.
What's a Denver omelet?
Okay, player 1.
Eugene would have ate me for breakfast if I got that wrong.
Player 1. Answer, the second daily double. And you're in the lead now. And the clue. Someone passed me this noodle pudding filled with raisins and nuts.
What's rice pudding? No? What is latke?
Second place.
Shoot!
Here's what we were looking for. Kugel.
Foop.
Player 1. It's a good night for one of these Jewish turnovers with a meat or potato filling. Okay, player 1.
What's a knish?
You are correct. Player 1. Something smells fishy. Must be this chopped fish patty mixed with crumbs and eggs and served cold in a jellied broth. Okay, player 1. Good. Please pick again, player 1. There's no beating around this archaic term for a wine shop or tavern. Player 1. Sorry.
Dang it.
Anyone else?
I took another hit on the daily double, but eh. What are you gonna do?
Yes, player 2. That is correct. Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. It really burns me up that febrific means having one of these. Let's hear it, player 1. Right. Player 1, lacrimiform literally means shaped like this. Let's hear it, player 1.
Oh man, I'm doing terrible
Anyone
now.
else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player 2. That's not it. Any other takers? It's player 3. Yes. All right, let's get back into this. Player 3 has control. A thurible is an ornamental container in which this is burned during a religious ceremony. Yes, player 1? Yep. Okay, Winston Marsalis should know that to bisonate means to blow this horn, his specialty. It's player 1. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. The trumpet. Player 1. In 1071, the Seljuk Turks, who practiced this religion, defeated the Byzantine army at the Battle of Manzikert. Player 1? Yes. Player 1? An economic crisis forced this Indonesian leader to resign on May 21st, 1998, ending 32 years of autocratic rule. It's player 1. Good. Player 1. And I'll hand it off to Jimmy.
A 1980 strike at this Gdansk shipyard led to the formation of this labor union. Within months, it represented 10 million Polish workers.
It's player 1. That is correct. Player 1. This king of Aragon freed the Catalan serfs in 1486 and captured Granada in 1492. Player 1? Hey, you're right. Here's the $2,000 clue. Around 2500 BC, the Harappan civilization sprung up around this river in Pakistan and northwestern India. Let's hear it, player 1. Oh, that's not right.
Dang it.
Anyone else?
Oh well, at least I tried.
Here's the correct response. The Indus. Sorry, player 3. Looks like you will not be continuing on to Final Jeopardy. We're back. The category for Final Jeopardy today is authors. What are you going to rate? Here's the clue for you. In 1949, he wrote, "If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever."
Call from Wicked Look.
What did you say?
George Orwell.
How much do you add to your total with that correct response? What did
Well, I
you
got
say?
Eugene $5,000 this segment. Not terrible.
And this correct response will add how much to your score?
Alright.
Player 1, congratulations to you.
We'll go ahead and wrap it up for this segment, and I'll see you all for that next one.